Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Friendship Reading Sprints. I have my beautiful friends here with me, Wendy and Keisha, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves really quick. But I'm so glad that you could come and hang out with us. We have a lot of good things that we're reading, and please let us know what you are reading. So, welcome, everybody. And I'm just going to go ahead and ask Wendy to introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Wendy, and I'm from Wendy's Inspired Reads. And I will be reading the rest of Final Girls, and then I will be getting into Home Before Dark,
I'm
which
so
is my last Riley Sager book in my marathon. I've read all of them this month, except the only one left I read a couple months ago.
You have been doing so good, and I'm buddy reading that with you tonight, so I'm so excited. I'm doing my buddy read with Keisha the first half. We are reading Mayhem at the Orient Express, which is a cozy. She can hold it up because I don't have it. I have it on my Kindle. And then the second half, I'm doing buddy reads with Wendy. And we're getting our Riley Sager on before we go and see him, which we are super excited about. So, Keisha, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hey. First, I want to say I don't know, Wendy, if you have the edition of Home Before Dark that glows in the dark, but I just want to warn you that if the cover glows in the dark, it does that. So
Cool.
That is amazing, though. I have to try. Like, I really want to get a book just to see that happen, or maybe I'll just.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't either when I got mine, and then I noticed it, and I was like, it kind of freaked me out, and I was like, huh. This book glows in the dark. I didn't know that.
Live.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's haunted. That's a really cool element, though. Like that, I'll be honest, though. If I was like reading it and then I turned off the light and it was still glowing, I'd be like,
should I be
present? Like, stop it. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. But anyways, like we've already said, my name is Keisha. I'm from the channel A Book Like You, and I am going to be reading Mayhem at the Orient Express. I had a little bit of a gap in my reading for this month, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I actually get to pick a cozy to read because I've really been wanting to. And I was like, do y'all want to read with me? And Wendy's trying to get her Riley Sager finished, and she's got another book to read. So Leah was like, I'll read it with you, and
we are loving.
Sounds so good. I haven't started. Have you started it yet?
No, I didn't like. I'm not loving it, but I'm loving cozies. I haven't tried it yet, but I know I'm gonna like it because it's got a cat and it's about the Orient Express. So
yes, it's about a Chinese restaurant, but it's also inspired by Agatha Christie because it's a League of Literary Ladies mystery. So I'm very excited about it. Sounds very good.
Super exciting. See, me and Wendy found out that we love cozies about food.
Yes,
food cozies are our jam. Yes, we buddy read with Jules from Books and Things, and we read what did we read? I forget.
Live and Let Try.
Yes, Live and Let Try.
And we're leaning towards this next month because it's another foodie.
And it was like summer vibes. If you're looking for a great summer cozy, Live and Let Try was it.
Yes.
It was so cute. It's like coastal. It's in the Outer Banks. It's a little tea shop by the sea, and it has like peach tea, strawberry tea, like the way she describes it all. It's just amazing. So you should definitely.
I hope y'all don't get tired of reading cozies because I feel like we've got a lot coming up. Because if y'all are going to do that one, and then also Dead and Gondola with me, and then if we want to read Booked for Death.
I'm not going to be tired of it. Listen, I thought that about thrillers. I've read what is this, my 6th thriller? I don't even know this month. I've lost count, and I thought I would be sick of them, and I'm not. I'm still really enjoying them. So I don't know. I'm not worried about that.
I think it's Riley Sager. Like, I feel like I never get tired of reading his books. Like, if I were to read, like, I love Ruth Ware, but if I were to read her books back to back, I feel, and I have tried to do that, I would get bored. But I feel like Riley Sager, shockingly enough, every storyline is so different. It's really interesting. So I really like him. But let's get through some of the comments. Welcome, everybody. Tell us what you're reading. April at Tis So Sweet. I love that so much. Hey, ladies, I'm going and listening to the Hawthorne Legacy tonight. Whoop, whoop. That's Wendy's like jam.
Love that series.
It's like a controversy between us because not really, but she
just needs to try the second one. I just haven't tried it.
To be fair, it could be like ACOTAR, to where I didn't love the first book, but like the rest of the series was really good. So I'm going to try it again. I didn't love the Inheritance games, but I'll keep trying. Hi, Chelsea. Hi. First time hanging out. Welcome. I'm watching Queen Charlotte by Julia Quinn. Okay. My best friend, Megan, told me that I have to watch that it's absolutely excellent. So you have to tell us, Chelsea, like, how are you loving it? Is it great? What's happening in it? I have to try it. Another, I think it was Rachel from the Besties book sleeve talked about, what was it? The Buccaneers, which is also like a old timey Regency type of show. So I'm gonna have to try that out. Hi, Anna, your sister.
Hi.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. I'm working on A Court of Silver Flames. I'm 200 pages in. That's awesome. Funny story. Megan, me and Wendy's friend. So we all know that book is like the most spicy of all of them, right? So we are like we were at her church recently for an event, and she's got this book, and like her pastor walks in and he's like, "What you reading, Megan?" And she could have totally just been like, "Oh, just like fantasy or whatever." But she was like, "Don't look at the title." And she like jumps over and like hides it and makes it so awkward. And then I'm trying to save her, and I'm like, "Oh, Pastor Kevin, Megan's so good. Like all she reads is the Bible."
Oh my
she
God.
reads the Bible before anything else, and she's just all about this. And they were doing this like reading study at their church, and I'm like, "Yeah, she reads her Bible, and she's been doing this like Harmony of the Gospels Bible study series." He's like, "Yeah, that was over 2 months ago." And I'm like, "Oh crap."
Oh my goodness.
Just we together, we failed in that moment.
You guys are a mess.
We are. Hi, Courtney. Hello, ladies. I am eating dinner. Then got to give my little guy a bath and get him to bed. You're such a good mama. Then I will be reading a cozy mystery, Bait and Witch. That sounds amazing, Courtney. You're like us. We are reading cozies as well. Awesome. Hi, Anna. Reading Middlemarch. Some more. Awesome. I definitely want to give that a try. So, Anna, do they have like a movie adaptation to that? I was wondering, because that would be really fun as well. Hi, Kayla. Hey, lovely ladies. I'm going to be finishing up Sweet Bean Paste tonight. Is that a book, or is that like a food?
Sounds like a cozy.
Okay, yeah. You have to let us know.
It's food or it's a cozy.
It's food or a cozy. Either way, I'm loving whatever is the sweet bean. It sounds really good. Hi, Yvette. Oh, hi, friends. Reading Dear Henry, Love Edith tonight. All right, give her the
seat. Good luck.
Keisha has been telling us repeatedly how she was so.
That's her favorite book.
Yvette knows. She's one of my co-hosts, her and Hannah. So she's got to finish it before Tuesday. So I'm like, oh gosh, we'll see where she falls.
I'm just tuning in. Like I was going to read it until you basically told me it was like the scum of the earth book for you.
This is the Sweet Bean Paste. It's a Japanese literature.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that's amazing. Well, I chose not to read the book, obviously, but I'm tuning into the discussion just to see how much you trash it.
I know.
I've got to try to be gentle. I don't want to be ugly.
I'm going to get popcorn, and I'm just going to watch it go down. It's going to be so fun. All right. Hi, Grandma Susan. You're on my team. Did you get your picture in to Gwen? I'm so excited.
My picture's the best. I'm not showing anybody.
You didn't show it to me. I want to see it.
I'm going to show y'all. I think I went.
I showed you mine.
Oh my gosh, let's keep this PJ rated.
We're talking about our shirts. Calm down, people.
About Patreon. If you don't know, Patreon is where we have we're part of Gwen, which is Lavender Mud on Instagram, and Talk Bookish to Me is her Patreon that we're a part of. We're doing a Survivor reading challenge, and it's like real to the show. Like you can get like voted off. You're part of tribes, and Grandma Susan is part of my tribe, and she's listening to Killer Research by Jen McKinley. Cozy. Okay, let's see your picture.
Don't show anybody.
I thought you weren't gonna get one of those.
I didn't. I made it, but don't say anything. Don't show anybody.
I have to see it. Hold on. She's pulling up the group chat and I can't see.
I made it on Canva, but don't show anybody.
Man, you took it to a new level. Okay, so Grandma Susan, we need to make an amazing picture.
See, this is why I didn't want to share.
You should raise the bar.
Mine's lame.
She raised the bar a lot. Okay. Hi, Anna. Loved Agatha Christie so much. You know what? I did not love the book as much as I loved the movie, but it was very good. And Tyler, my husband, loves Agatha Christie. So I just need to read more from her and just see what's happening.
Did y'all buy those glasses today?
Glasses?
Oh. The ones you were showing on the polo?
The ones that you sent in the polo. The red ones, and then he had his look good.
Okay, guys, I'll have to show you this Marco that I sent to them. Hold on, let's see. I was shopping today with my family, and I found these little gems. And no, I did not buy them because that would be a colossal waste of $15. All right, she said
good.
They do. Yeah, I didn't even show Tyler. He stole the show. They did look good on him. Everything looks good on Tyler. It's not fair. Oops, Mint reading Queen Charlotte by Julia Quinn. Okay, I should have known by maybe the author's name, but it's also a show, and I forget. I think it's on Hulu, but that's awesome for you. Love that for you. Monkey Head Bonkers. Every time I see your name come up, I just get so excited because I love your name so much. Hi. Grandma. Susan said, I just borrowed Live and Let Chai since you enjoyed it so much. Good. You're going to love it. It was so, so good. Wendy, what was your favorite part about it? Was it the aesthetic or was it the characters? Was it the plot?
I mean, I loved all of it, but I would say the characters mainly. Yeah. I really just liked all of them. So
it was really, really good. The character, like there was also a little bit of a romance and it was super, super, super clean. And it was just amazing. That was so good. Still reading Run by Blake Crouch. Ooh, okay. So did you know that his book Dark Matter is coming out in movie form? And me and Wendy, we read it a while ago and it's very, very good. We love
that book
for sci-fi. So that was, if you need a good sci-fi recommendation, Dark Matter was top notch. Hi, Jeannie. Good evening, ladies. I'll be continuing with Simple Life. We looked it up. Also, Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Someone look that up. I don't know what that is, which is a writing craft book. Okay, now we know.
There you go. Now you know.
There we go. I could have just read to the end. Very cool. I hope you enjoy that. Correction, I borrowed it from Audible, included in the membership.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Are there cozy Audibles included in the membership? I need to go look at that because I did not know. Apparently, if you didn't know this, Audible is not just your, like if you're a subscriber, it's not just your every month credit. They also have a catalog of books that you can get for free. And I didn't know that until recently. So if you didn't know that, look it up. Jeannie, I think pairing cozies with thrillers might be a good combo. I agree. Lighthearted, scare you half to death. Perfect combo. Cozies have that mystery aspect, but not as intense as thrillers. No, I get it. I think that's actually a really good idea because I feel like when you get too overwhelmed by Riley Sager and you're scared to death, driving in your car at night, listening to audio, you can switch to Live and Let Chai, something like that. Wholesome and good. Actually, it's funny though, because I was telling Wendy, I think, or maybe you too.
I was just thinking about that.
I was like, it was such a cutesy murder book. And Addie's like, murder's not okay, Mom.
Oh, no, I was thinking about you saying the tree scared you. And you were like, I've been reading too much Riley Sager.
Oh my
I was driving down the road and I swear I thought this tree was a person. And I was like, because I was like reading too much Riley Sager. All right. Chelsea says, I am loving it so much. It's based on several point of views like Lady Danbury, Queen Charlotte, and Brimsley and others. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. Awesome. I'll have to check that out. Buccaneers is also the price a pirate charges to pierce ears.
You would know that.
You would know that. You and Hannah would know that. That's really cool. So, Yvette, I'm seeing that you're holding Half a Soul in your picture. Did you like that? Because that's a book that I've been wanting to
I would say if she took a picture of it, she probably loved it.
Well, we need to know all of it because sometimes we take pictures of books we didn't love. I have some in my pictures. There is a BBC adaptation with Rufus Sewell of Middlemarch that came out a couple of decades ago. Sweet Emily, thank you. I'll definitely have to check that out. If I could watch the movie rather than maybe read the book, maybe I would because the book is really long. Lisha, I don't want to be ugly, hilarious, and cute all at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I love it. They do have a 7-part series of Middlemarch. Okay, that now we're talking. The book is like almost 900 pages. I know. And it's just so long. It's definitely not my favorite. Not at all like Jane Austen. Really? Okay, so that's what I was wondering. Like, does it have that whimsical romantic aspect or is it kind of like it's written from a man's perspective, right? So like, is it good? If you get voted off, do you go to Ponderosa?
They do have the redemption thing in our
redemption.
Is she talking about Survivor, right?
Yes.
I think she's doing that, isn't she? Where you can just do the prompts on your own.
Gwen knows us
all. If you get voted off. Yeah.
Gwen knows us all too well, and she knows that we probably need a redemption island. So there is that opportunity to redeem yourself. And just so everyone knows, if you want to join her Patreon, or if you're not joining already, listen, there is a prize for winning the Survivor Challenge.
But Survivor's closed.
Survivor's closed.
They can't participate at this point. It's already closed.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can join for next year. You get a book off your wish list. It's really cool. Come on, Susan. Let's let that motivate us. You can just call me Corinna. My darn, what is it? YT?
YouTube.
Okay. I regret it on the daily now. That's awesome. The three of you host so well together. Thank you. You know why? Because we put in a lot of time chatting on Marco Polo. Like zero awkwardness. Like if I were to scroll about all of the I haven't listened to it yet, but Keisha showed up on a Marco Polo, and when I paused it, it was 7 minutes long. And like that's the norm for us. We send these really long Marco.
Did you just say I haven't watched it yet?
I just saw when I posted it said 7. No, listen, I'm behind. I had a real long like family time to come behind on Marco Polos, but I'll get caught up. I'm always behind. Just like a public service announcement. I am always not on Marco Polo.
You did so good earlier today, though.
I know.
You were sending all the polos. She only sends them when we're not there.
We send it when she's not there.
Yeah, when you're not there, I send it. Queen Charlotte is on Netflix. Okay. I was going to start with The Duke and I, but I didn't see it. So Queen Charlotte was the first one I got, plus the first Julia Quinn book I've ever gotten. Sweet. We're going to have to definitely try that. I'll have to get through the comments so we can get to sprinting. All right. Dark Matter is one of my faves, and the show is already out. Oh, well, we're behind on things. I think they are dropping episodes weekly. My fiance and I are starting it tomorrow. Okay. So am I.
Tomorrow.
Okay,
Tom, new show.
Can we do like a buddy watch? Like instead of a buddy read, we're gonna.
I'm for sure making Tom watch that with me.
Like me for sure. Like is it on Hulu?
I love it so much.
You're gonna have to tell me. I loved Half a Soul. It was top 3 last year. Sweet. That's amazing for you.
Adding it to the list.
I feel like me and Yvette like vibe with books. Like I feel like we like the same books.
Hey, Yvette, I don't know if you saw that I gave Blood Air 5 stars.
Yeah, I told Wendy, I was like, you got to read this one. Yvette loves it. She'll be so happy.
That's awesome. She really will be happy.
Hey, Yvette, where are you on Just for the Summer?
She's probably like booking it because that book is amazing. It's so good.
You're reading it, right? Right? Because I have a copy I'll mail to you.
I think she is. There's someone else that's reading it. Wasn't it Hannah? Hannah
finished it though. She messaged me and Wendy about it.
She did? Oh,
she did. She loved it. Yeah, she loved it.
Amazing. I'm so glad. It's such a good book. George Eliot is a woman. Oh, well, who knew? By the way, she just used
probably everyone but us.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that. It's like realist writing. Okay, lots of real slice of life. Okay,
it's probably because I would assume back then it's more likely that a man would get picked up to read. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
That makes sense. I get that. We just have a few more comments and then we'll start sprinting. I wasn't planning on joining. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm in a reading slump this month. We get it. That I need to get over before June for the Amazing Readathon. Go Team Fantasy. Sweet. Okay.
I love that. It's like the Amazing Race, but it's the Amazing Readathon.
That's cool.
To get out of your reading slump, have you read Just for the Summer? I think she said she did down here. Okay. Yes, she has.
You could also just do a productivity sprint. You don't have to read.
If you're in a reading slump, you can just do productivity, whatever, or listen to, an audiobook of some kind that will cheer you up. Yay. I think it's on Apple TV. Apparently, if you have it, you can add.
My husband has it.
Even outside the household, might not added me. Sweet. Oops.
Yvette, send me your address and I will send you my copy. It's free. Okay. Look, you can't even complain.
Literally hated the same 2 books that you did, and then she loved Just for the Summer. So there's hope.
I literally will. I will keep pestering you until I die.
Is she not read? Is she not going to read it?
No, she refuses. That's why I'm pestering her every day.
Yvette.
She didn't like Friend Zone and Part of Your World, and I've tried to tell her.
Neither did
I didn't like them either.
God, just give it one more try. One more try, and if we're wrong,
come on, Yvette. I'll mail the book to you. Do it for me.
Yvette, proof right here. Just for the Summer was fantastic. Such a good depiction of disassociation as a trauma response. Just for this one, 6 stars. More proof.
Yes.
All right, let's get to sprinting so we can actually read. Let's see.
Hey, we didn't do bad. It's only 20 after. Yeah, we did good.
I'm proud of us.
Even with all of our talking.
Yeah. Let's go to 9. And let's go to the top of the hour. Let me get my banner up here. Boom. Guys, I absolutely love my screen share. You're going to love it too. Just wait. Okay. Now it comes. All right. We'll see you guys back. It's Grease for you. We'll see you guys back at 9. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How did everybody do? Finishing up the page.
Finishing up.
She's like, hey, wait. I totally get it. So did you get far, Keisha?
I just got 2 chapters in. So I'm on chapter 3.
Exactly what I got.
Huh?
That's exactly what I got. Are you liking it so far?
Yeah, so it took me a minute. I was like, okay. So at first I thought all of these ladies were going to be like older.
Yes.
So when the ladies are older, it automatically makes it funny. But then when you find out a couple of them are 35, I'm like, well, you're just a brat. So isn't that kind of funny that it changes the way that you think? But it's really funny though, like some of the things that they say, and I love that like their punishment for not being able to get along is to do a book discussion.
Yes, I laughed. It was so funny when I found that out. I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh, what a great idea, because they all despise each other so much.
Yeah. And there was just like funny, I'm trying to find where he said, I know it was on this side, but there was something that was said. One of the things that was said was when Alvin got upset when he was trying to like tell them, you know, like figure out what to do with them. He was like yelling at him and he says, look what you've reduced me to. He said suddenly, ashen and shaking like a hoochie coochie dancer. I was like, what?
I know. I thought that was so funny too. I laughed. So right now I am loving it so much because number one, it's a book lover's book. It's literary. They're going to do like a book discussion, which I think is really cool.
On Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh no! But also, I just love that they like don't get along. And when she's like, "Your cat pees on my flowers," and you do all these yoga chants. So basically, in our story, we have these women who all have different things, but they're not getting along. I don't know. Is that me that's like beeping?
I don't know. Somebody's banging.
Someone's on Facebook. So these women who like don't get along and they've had to come to like court, neighborhood court, because they're fighting. One lady has her cat is like peeing on this other lady's Airbnb flowers. Mm-hmm. This lady's annoyed at all the chants. Apparently one of them is very, I don't know.
She's like new agey. Like
she's new agey. Yes. She chants and she has all these mantras she does. And she does like, she's always talking about auras and chakras and stuff. And then you have this other lady who's just there crying about her library grant being taken away. And like, so all of these different people fighting. And then this guy who's like I guess the court, what would you call him? Like a judge? I don't know. He's mediator. Yeah. Mediating all these fights. And he's like, you guys can't get along, so I'm putting you all in a group discussion. So imagine being in a book discussion with people that you hate. And that's what the book starts off as. Now, did you feel like at first there were like a lot of characters? I
was trying to differentiate who everybody was. But I think like there's only 3, well, like the main 3 women and then the woman that does the book group. So it took me a minute, but I think I know.
Wendy is straight ignoring us. There she is. Okay. I was like, she's still muted. She's like, I'm gonna read right now.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted.
No, you're fine. I was just laughing because you were looking down. I'm like, she's still reading. No,
I'm listening.
I think it's really great. Like so far the food hasn't come up yet because I know it's coming, the Chinese food, but I just love like the banter. And I felt like there were a lot of characters. Like, okay, so the story starts out with the main character talking, but then another character is talking about different people. So you're like, is she one of those people or is she someone different? Yeah. So I'm glad that you're loving it. Okay, Wendy, what about you? How far did you get?
I don't really know because I forget where I started, but I think it was like around 30 pages. And I made tea.
What kind of tea?
And somehow I ended up getting a splinter in my toe and it really hurts.
Oh no.
And it's like underneath my toenail. And so I'm like in pain.
Oh,
God. So I'm like, as soon as our sprint starts, Tom is getting that out.
Well, I was going to tell you, like, if you don't like someone taking it out with tweezers, my mama swears by the old tried and true banana peel trick that's supposed to like draw it out or something.
I just have him dig it out.
I would too. I would just like to like get it over with.
It's under my nail. It really hurts.
Yeah,
so,
that's
anyways.
Are you liking your
I'm on like 275 and it goes to like 340. So I will definitely finish tonight, but I probably won't start Home Before Dark. I doubt.
So she's reading Final Girls by Riley Sager, which I'm super excited about. I think it's going to be super fun.
I just figured I may as well finish that first.
I loved that book. So far, I think my favorite Riley Sager book might be Survive the Night. I'm going to see the comments flooded with probably negative reviews. Okay, why?
You haven't even finished it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't finished it.
I'm 50. Okay, so the trajectory is that I'm loving it. So I'm 50.
Okay, but I loved it until like 80%.
So it would have to be really bad for me to not like it at this point.
I just thought the last 20% was ridiculous.
Well, it very well could be. I haven't gotten there yet, but if I hate it, I'll be so sad because if anybody here is an older movie person, you love older movies like Hitchcock era movies, Alfred Hitchcock, you would love this. They reference a lot of Psycho, Rear Window, and if anybody here, I will be shocked if anyone loves the movie Gaslight, and that's from a long time ago. I think it came out, we discussed in 1944. The book is kind of almost like a modern day retelling of the movie Gaslight, and that was also before a play. So I'm loving it. It's really good. Also, if anyone's wondering if this is a stack of tissues over here, no, this is actually like a banner that my daughter made for my husband coming home. And she got it out of like paper towels and put rubber bands together. Isn't this adorable?
That's creative.
Because she kept waking me up really early. She's like, Mom, get me paper and get me tape and all this stuff. And I'm like, go away. And so she like made it with like what she could find. Crazy. So funny. All right, let's get to some comments and see what people are doing. How far did everybody else get? I will do it for my first subscriber. Okay, Wendy, she's going to read it just for you.
I told her I'll mail my copy.
You should do it. That's so pretty. I forget what we were even talking about.
It was probably the ambiance that she was talking about.
Oh, good. Okay, can we just talk about, I know not everyone's used to music in sprints, but I loved the music. I thought it was really relaxing. I thought it was great.
I was listening to my audiobook, so I wasn't listening to it.
True. I turned down my music a little bit, though, but I just really loved it. Nice ambiance. Thank you, Susan. I thought so, too. Game for that. I'm loving the cozy vibes y'all got here. Well, thank you, Chelsea, and thank you for stopping by. Yay, Yvette. Ooh, send me your address and I'll mail you a copy. Awesome. You totally should. That'll be so great. I think this might be a good time to do some book writing. Okay. Do you write books, Chelsea? Are you an author we need to know about so we can like boost your books on here? Jules, hi. Hi, ladies. Just saw this. I'm eating dinner, then going to sit down to do some editing. That's what I need to do. I have a book or a movie.
Yes, you do.
A video I need to edit. I'm behind. So am I, Jules. Very behind. Also, we'll be reading some in just for the summer. There you go, guys.
Yay.
Jules, you're going to love it. And if you don't love it, just don't tell us. Enjoy it, Jules. Yay. I'm loving it so far. I'm 60% through. That's amazing. Okay. So you're like in the home, not in the home stretch, but getting there. So it's getting really good right now.
Also, Yvette, just another encouragement. If you're still here, Hannah said she didn't love Part of Your World and she loved Just for the Summer. So
that's me too. I didn't love Part of Your World at all. It was actually a book I don't think I'd ever 2-starred a book that was romance until then. But I raised my rating a little bit, or actually I 1-starred that book. I 1-starred, then raised it to a 2 after certain things happened. Out of curiosity, if there are any Disney fans, have y'all read the Disney Twisted Tales? You know what? I see them all the time at the library sale. Are they good? Do you? Maybe I should try it. Have you read any of those, Keisha? Because you're you haven't? No. I know Wendy hasn't. She'd probably tell me, and that doesn't sound like her bag. Hi, Melissa. Joining late. I am reading Dragon Fruit. I have been wanting to read this. My friend Talia got it, and so when she's done, she's going to hopefully pass it to me.
I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, I think it's like, it just gives me Moana vibes. Like, that's Disney. Some Disney Moana vibes. About an hour left on the audio. Sweet. So you're going to finish it on the next sprint, probably. You are all good, Melissa. Ooh. These cozy vibes are perfect right now. Can I ask what this ambience music is? It is jazz bossa nova music, which I thought was really cool. My husband loves bossa nova music. It's a very specific style of jazz. So I hope that you love it and you can look some up. And I also use the online YouTube Calmed by Nature channel for all of my aesthetics. Susan, since you're getting into cozies, I would recommend Hope Street Church series by Ellery Adams. I've enjoyed the entire series and have become quite invested in the characters. It's a Christian cozy. Sweet. Thank you, Susan.
I have a couple of her books on my shelf.
Okay. Have you read any?
No, I haven't. I don't think I have yet. Is the one that is Secret Book and Scone Society? Is that Ellery Adams? Do you have that posted? I can't see it from all the way over here. Or maybe is that Ellery Adams? I can't see it from all the way over here. Yeah.
Woo! You're right. Okay. I have to try that. Now that me and Wendy know that's our lane, we definitely need to try more food cozies. Hello. First time on your channel. Thank you, Denise. I hope you subscribe so we can be friends. I just started lessons in chemistry. Okay. On page 20. I have been curious about that book. I hear it's kind of like, it's a nonfiction, right? Isn't it stories about empowered women throughout
history? It's like a literary fiction. They made it into a show.
Sweet. Where's the show at? Like, I just want to watch the show.
I don't know.
That sounds really
Hulu,
fun.
maybe.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Put some laundry away. And on page 223, good for you, Emily. If you could see my room, you would know that I also need to put a lot of laundry away. I keep
What
moving.
are you reading, Emily? Because I know you said you were in a book slump.
Yes. What are you reading? That's a very good thing.
Did I miss what she said? I don't think she told us.
I don't remember. Let me go back up. I don't see what she had read. Got 7%. Awesome.
Good job.
And started from 0. That's a pretty, I mean, depending on like how long your book is, that's a pretty big.
That's the book she was talking about.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I've seen it. It wasn't that. I think that was Barnes and Noble's book of the year one year. Yeah. So I bet it's good. I have 90 minutes left. Sweet. You're going to probably finish tonight, maybe. That's amazing. I've got to 50% into my book, and how dare it make a little teary? How dare it make me teary-eyed? Oh my goodness! I forget what you're reading. Remind us again, Kayla. Do you guys remember what she was reading?
I have the worst memory.
I don't always remember.
Not Andy. Wendy remembers everything I say.
Sweet bean paste.
That's right.
I went up and looked.
Good. Yeah, you can be my moderator and just go up and find all of our answers.
I have a better memory than I used to, but it's still not amazing.
It's better. Like, okay, so it's funny because I used to have like a razor sharp memory, and then like I lost it. After my dad passed away, I lost like my really good memory. And Wendy used to have kind of a bad memory, and now she's like on it all the time. We like swapped places. It's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
She's always reminding me of like what I say, and I'm like, I didn't remember that. I read 33 pages of Run. Awesome. This is a good sprint for a lot of people. I got to 98%. Only 10 minutes left. Go, Melissa. We're going to need that when it comes to our Survivor Challenge. Keep up the good work. Read 30 pages. Sweet. That could be like 1/3 of a cozy. Hey, Leah. Hi, Abra. Hey, Leah, Wendy, and Keisha. I just sat down at 6:50 to read, so only a few pages. I am on page 280. A funny story. And I am now liking it more. Good. I can relate to Daphne's family dynamic. So Abra, in our book besties, Marco Polo, she was talking about how she wasn't loving it. Or I think you said it was like just okay. It wasn't like really hooking you yet. This is Funny Story by Emily Henry, if anyone is curious. It is very new. And there's a lot of controversy because some people love it. Some people really, really hate it. And they say that out of all the books she's done, it's like her least fleshed out book, and they think, and actually I saw someone
say she struggled to write it, I think, didn't she?
Yes, I saw someone post that she admitted to being in like a writing slump during this book, and everyone thinks that it's reflected in the book. So that's not good. I wanted to sit at that cafe with a chair, ladder.
Chai
latte. Good book and people watch. I would do that. That's actually what me and my father-in-law, if we go like together to the mall, we like to sit and people watch and have like some lemonade and pretzels. I like to people watch. It's fun. I would love to go there. My in-laws have actually been to Greece, and I'm assuming it's like a Greece scene, so that would be really fun. I'd love to go to that cafe with you, Emily. I am loving music in ambiance rooms lately. Thank you. I do too. So I actually feel like music in a reading sprint is more common on TikTok than it is on YouTube. But I feel like we should make the transition because I find it to be really.
I had to mute it. I think it's so pretty, but like ambient noises, I can still read, but music, for whatever reason, it makes my brain not be able to focus. So,
but it's okay because I had an audiobook anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that's you, but like whoever else is also.
It can be Leah's thing.
For me, it can be my trade. For me personally, I like it. I also turned it down, but I like it in the background. I find it to be very soothing. Now, if it's like, I don't know, big band or something like that would be too much for my brain, but because it's relaxing, I enjoy
just be careful because you could get a copyright flag for it, for using the other person's YouTube and it having the music. But the biggest part is like if you get to a point where you're monetized, you can't do that because you're going to get flagged. So,
well, I didn't know that.
Keep that in mind.
Yes, keep that in mind. Hi, Jeannie. I used it for productivity this sprint. Good. Cleaned litter boxes. Ooh, I hate that. Swept the bathroom, sanitized light switches, and played with the cats. That's awesome. Oh, litter boxes are just the bane of my existence. So good for you, girl. Got distracted, but read 20%. Did anybody see me drop my Kindle? No. I was like reading and then I like dropped it on the computer and the computer was like shaking.
Oh no.
I was like, everybody saw that. Oh gosh. Hi, Tara. You wrote me, Tara, on Instagram, and I need to write you back. You said you were a homeschool mom. So happy to meet you. Hi, ladies. Just hopped on, and I think I'm going to continue reading Killer Instinct. Second in the Natural series. Everybody's loving that. I think Wendy's buddy reading with Caitlin and Hannah for that.
Yeah, we're reading the last one.
If you don't know Hannah, our friend, her YouTube page is the Teacher's TBR, and Caitlin is Pride and Paperback for her YouTube channel. Also, love me some jazz and piano ambiance. Boo, Wendy and Keisha, we all love the ambiance music. It's okay. She was doing audio anyway. Okay, yes, I've read a handful of the Twisted Tales. Okay, favorites: Conceal, Don't Feel, As Old as Time, Part of Your World, Go the Distance. I feel like I can know exactly what videos these go to. Awesome. That sounds great. Joby! Someone see your
she popped up.
Joby. Yes, literary. I subscribed.
Yay.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you, Denise. I told Wendy you guys need to read Lady and the Lionheart. It's actually a good Christian romance. Someone's told me about this. Sometimes they are super cheesy, but this one was good. Okay, Keisha, that's what we need to do. There's also, and I think that you talked about this, Keisha, it's a series, and I forget who it's by. Is it Francine Rivers maybe? And it's like a 3-part series, and it's almost like Christian fantasy.
No, it's biblical fiction, but The Mark of the Lion, is that what you're talking about?
Yes, The Mark of the Lion. Is it not?
No, it's biblical fiction.
Okay, cool. We'll have to check that out soon. I think Lessons in Chemistry is also on Apple TV. I don't need another subscription, but maybe if I just do a trial.
That's what I did for the last thing he told me. So good.
Well, that's more honorable than the trial that I used my Apple TV for. Does anyone want to guess what I signed up for a week to watch?
I have no idea what's on there, so.
You told me
my mind and me, the Selena Gomez movie.
Hey, some of those are interesting.
I know. And then I forgot I subscribed, and so it charged me.
Oh no.
I unsubscribed, but it's fine. I was just sitting over there I'm going to watch the Selena Gomez movie or die.
Oh my goodness.
A Court of Silver Flames. That's right. She's reading that.
Yep.
Good for you. Emily, that's pretty good to get that far. That's a big book. Misha, I love the series you mentioned by Ellery Adams. She's probably that cozy author I read most. The cozy author. I hope that I love that book because I'm going to read that book. Oh, I think we're all going to read that book in July for something
Coming in July. Wink, wink.
Save it for July, people.
July is the word. Save it for July. Hello, lady. Hello, ladies. I'm reading Just for the Summer and loving it. So are we. You hear this? All the love and praise for Just for the Summer. If you're not like a peer pressure person, like just come on for us.
Ooh.
Ride on the hubby's new motorcycle. So Jules was telling us about this today. Be back for the next chat. She was sitting in the parking lot while her husband was buying a motorcycle today because we were buddy reading a cozy and chatting on Marco Polo, and she was like, "Is this really happening?" Apparently it did.
Aww.
Grief will do that to you. Wow. So will perimenopause experience with both and memory loss.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's really true. Like, I do feel like, and if anyone can relate, grief has given me gaps in my memory. Like, it's almost like I've blocked out a certain time period of my life. Like, I can't even remember what happened around the time my dad passed away or even before. Like, it's very strange. So yes, that happens. Jules, what fun. Enjoy. Susan, you're so encouraging. I love you. I didn't like Funny Story. I felt like the main characters acted like they were in college and they are 33 and 35. This is the main complaint by everyone. But Happy Place was even worse. Oh, no. Love Beach Street and book lovers. Okay, I loved Happy Place. I can't relate on that aspect, but I started and never finished Beach Read, and I really need to. So thank you for that reminder.
I do not like Emily Henry, so.
I do feel like she has depth to her writing and characters, especially in Happy Place. I haven't really read anything else than People on Vacation. I think so. Now, People We Meet on Vacation, I didn't think that was super deep, but Happy Place, in my opinion.
They had no chemistry. I gave that book 2 stars. Now, Yvette loved that book because I buddy read it with her. But I was like, they have zero chemistry. Why are they even...
Okay, I felt like they did. There was a scene specifically where he was, I don't know, he was like rubbing her leg or something, like accidentally brushed her leg, and there was like so much tension. I thought they had chemistry.
All of her characters are drunk or high all the time. And when they were on the vacation and they were with those people and I was like, why all the time? Like,
I will agree.
I can't help but read Yvette's comments. It's so funny.
I'm pretty sure that Emily Henry is an actual stoner, to be honest. I still haven't watched Apple TV, but I got on my aunts for Ted Lasso. Still haven't started it.
I
do for the love on Wendy. Feel like it would be a filmable.
Do it. Your first YouTube feature.
Actually, you could just vlog it, and that could be your first video.
Please post your first video, Yvette. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting.
Below if you want Yvette to vlog her experience reading Just for the Summer, and if that should be her first video, because she has subscribers and I'm one of them. Yeah. She has no content, but she has subscribers. So I've loved every Emily Henry. Tara, thank you for backing me up. I mean, I don't love everyone I've read 2. I loved Happy Place more than I loved People We Meet on Vacation, but I'm going to dive into a few more. And I started Beach Read. I was like 40% in, and I haven't finished it, but I do like it a lot. Keisha, you have no chemistry.
Our friendship almost ended. Look, we buddy read Part of Your World. I loved it. She hated it. Then we buddy read People We Meet on Vacation. I hated it. She loved it. Like, that's how I read it.
Favorite thing ever. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Keisha, you
agree.
Happy Place. No communication among people who. This is the controversy in every chat.
Happy Place is crap. I said what I said.
I mean,
I love how everybody gets so heated.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
Happy Place is crappy place.
No, Corinna.
Because Wendy went in thinking it was about a happy place. Like, she went in thinking
it's not happy. And newsflash, it is not a romance book.
It is not a rom-com
at all.
Yeah, I feel like she writes more literary with, or maybe not literary, but you know what I mean, like contemporary with sprinkles of romance. And
kind of like Rebecca Searle is the same. I feel like she has literary fiction with magical realism. Like, it's just, yes, I agree. It's different. I loved People We Meet on Vacation. I didn't hate it. I 3.5 started, I believe. I tried Emily Henry, and I'm shocked. And man, I was annoyed by her cheesy modern style.
Oh, goodness.
Anna reads like she believes that today we're too easily distracted in books and we need to like read deeper books. And I agree with her. I think that we've had conversations to read deep books. Yes. If Matt needs to vlog, yes, we do need to see it. Do it.
Message me if you need encouragement or tips.
Or just some extra like push to get through.
We are your hype women.
Yep. We will be your hype women for the summer. Am I the only one that is fine with not every book by an author being fantastic and still reading books from them? I go by plots that interest me. You know what, Abra? Thank you for bringing that to the table.
I think that's admirable.
That is admirable. And I agree with you. I mean, you're not going to like Rebecca Yarros, for example. Fourth Wing was fabulous. Iron and Flame, I don't even know if I'll read the third
Disagree.
one. Her book, The Last Letter, what was it called? Yeah, The Last Letter, like it was good, but it was just also very different from the things I'm used to her.
I wish that I could read like my grandmother reads, because I will ask her when she reads a book, I'm like, did you like it? She's like, yeah, I liked it. But she doesn't, do the star rating thing. She doesn't know anything about that. Yeah. But every book she reads, she tells me the same thing. It was good. I liked it. It was good. I liked it. And I feel like us being in this community, like the online community, has morphed the way that we read in some ways, where we are more critical of books that we read, and we think about star ratings and we overanalyze instead of just enjoying a book or not enjoying a book.
Like I can agree with that. You know what? That's a really good point. I feel like when you start to put a measurable like quality to it, like, oh, stars, whatever, it does kind of take a little bit of the joy out, because you're like already like judging it harshly. Like you're like, this is good. I have to know. And then you also have to criticize it more based on what other people say. The People We Meet on Vacation is my favorite Emily Henry. I've never felt like I belonged until I met my husband. And that's the theme of the book. You can't argue with that, Melissa. That's amazing. I love that for you so much. There are some books that just shape you. Like In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle, Expiration Dates. Like these are just books that like, I just love her. I loved it. Beach Read and Book Lovers has such great banter. It's true. I've only read Beach Read, but I haven't read the other. If you like cheesy Hallmark movies, you'll like Book Lovers. That's awesome.
I don't get, and I respect everybody's opinions. I know I get sassy and stuff, but I've never been able to read Emily Henry and feel the banter that everybody talks about. I feel the banter in Courtney Walsh.
No, I've also heard Courtney Walsh is good. Now, I might get to the place where I read another, like for me, Sarah Adams is like top tier banter.
Yeah, she does a really good job too.
Like if anyone could beat her, I would be surprised. For me, like that's top tier for me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I agree. Like,
but I think it's just different for everybody. That's why it's good. There are so many authors for all the different readers. So
Courtney Walsh, though, I got to give her a try. We, Beth and I are friends in Happy Place. Yes, we are. Yvette, we're very similar. I love it. We should start our
Happy Place.
Our Happy Place Club. It's a club. I'm gonna get a shirt. Yvette, we're gonna find a shirt on Etsy that's like, "You're my happy place," like something to go with the book, and we're gonna like proudly wear it. Happy Place was my angry place. The worst one written by.
Agreed.
I was slightly above that. I read that really wrong. I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, I know. And I'm sitting over here laughing, and you're like, oh, another friend.
No, I read Funny Story. I thought she said it was slightly abusive.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. There's just love-hate on Emily Henry. I think I am liking Emily Henry having more story than just the romance. Mic drop. Thank you, Opera. Thank you for bringing that to the table. Me and Opera agree. I agree. Oh, wow, this started something. Emily Henry definitely feels a bit more literary. I would agree with that. I haven't read Beach Read, but own it. Get to that so we can weigh in. I loved how Happy Place had so many tropes in one. It really did. It's so true. There were so many things, and it tackled a lot of big topics: divorce. What was the other one? Like depression, discontentment, anxiety, just so many different things. Disagree, Leah. Iron and Flame was also great. I mean, was it though? Like, okay, Violet annoyed me in this one because I felt like she was just having a problem with everything Xaden did. Like she was on her period this entire book. I don't know. It was just really annoying to me. I didn't like it. I loved Iron and Flame and have a theory about Violet and Cygnus. Okay, we definitely need to hear it soon. That would be awesome. I promise we're going to sprint again. Rebecca Searle was my second post on Bookstagram, and I was broken because the book said it was a rom-com, and I was crying for 50 pages. Thank you. The quote in 5 years that love doesn't always need a future, like shaped my life. It really did.
That was one of the first books that I read when I was getting back into reading, I think, or like in the first year of me getting back into it.
Yeah, it was so good. I need a warning. Agreed. There needs to be trigger warnings on that book specifically. I am like your grandma in that sense, Keisha. Well, yay, Abra.
I love it.
Hi, sisters. Finally got home about an hour ago. Then my dog threw up everywhere. Nice. Oh, yuck. After she went to what?
The ARC experience.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to do that sometime.
Or encounter.
Nice. After scrubbing and lots of paper towels, I am finally ready to read. Good girl. Let's do it. Fourth Wing reminded me of Divergent. Iron Flame, the first half reminded me of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I could see that. Good references. See, Keisha, Melissa gets it. She does get it. She gets it. I'm sorry, Hannah. Glad you're here now. Me too. We're all happy that you're here. Sorry about your dog. My dog threw up the other day too. We literally had to throw the rug out. It was not good.
Mine peed on the couch the other day when it was storming, so I feel you too.
My cat peed on a freshly laundered basket of clothes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was great. Courtney Walsh's banter is amazing. You got Keisha there. Keisha, I like your grandma's reading philosophy. I follow it too. If it's not a 4 or 5 for me, I DNF. If I give it a 3 star, something happened at the end. There we go. All right. Should I sprint and do more comments later? What do you think?
You're almost done.
Okay. I haven't read Courtney Walsh or Sarah. Okay.
Oh, okay. You need to. Emily, please try one for us.
Emily.
Sarah Adams.
We need to register this. Like, we need to find you an Instagram and just like send you all of the recommendations. Also put your
just
Instagram.
Read them all.
I love t-shirts. I'm not kidding. If you find one, let's buy it. Let's buddy wear our happy place pride. My favorite banter and humor is Allie Hazelwood. Oh, stop rolling your eyes. But I do. But I don't mind the cursing like a sailor.
Ooh.
Okay, so like for me, I loved Bride, but the other Allie Hazelwood book that I read, which was, it wasn't The Love Hypothesis. What's the other one? Love Theoretically. It gave me just icky vibes. I don't know. The way she writes romance gives me the ick. I struggle. I love Allie Hazelwood. Now they're going to come at me. I'm scared. Let's get to the comments so I can disappear. Sarah Adams is great, but sometimes she goes, they dated for 2 months and then got engaged, and I just dropped the book.
I can understand that, and I know we're not in this time anymore, but like my grandparents and Will's grandparents both got engaged like that. So like that used to be really common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's true. It really is. And we're hoping that it's common with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce because everyone.
Also, you have to view them like a Hallmark movie. It's just not, it's not realistic.
Yeah. They have an hour and a half to get married. They're rushing it on purpose. I didn't care for the novellas, but I loved everything else. Fair. I cannot with Rebecca Searle. I gave up on her, which I don't usually do. Okay, so which books did you read, though? Curious. Oh, try Foster by Claire Keegan. It is so good. It will make you cry. It's so good.
Oh, goodness.
We'll have to try it. Got a lot of recommendations. My cat threw up on my bed while I was in a meeting and I went running.
Oh, gosh.
My cat threw up beside my head one time on my pillow, and that was fun. Yeah, it was really awful. The Ark was amazing. I cried a few times. Just do not go on a Saturday. Yeah. I'd agree. I'm in the thread that Krista made for the hiding place. I'll find you. Did I say happy place or hiding place? I don't know.
You said hiding place, yeah.
You're right. I need an epilogue 1 year later. Agreed. A college friend of mine had grandparents who got engaged after a week of knowing each other. Holy crap, it happens. That's pretty much
it. When you know, you know. Like me and Will knew. We didn't get engaged till a year later, but it only took us a year. And I know that's still, it's short and long at the same time, but we knew within a couple months.
Yeah.
So we got married at 19.
Well, hey, I mean, that's great. I love that. That's what I got married really young too. I mean, I am a product of a really short-lived engagement. My parents were I think they were only together for like 2 months before they got married. So
my mom was 17. She had to get parental permission.
That's crazy.
Love that.
That's insane. All right, let's sprint, ladies. Let's do this thing. Let's go to 10 o'clock, and everyone's going to be really sad because I literally have to end at 10. So we're going to have to come back and wrap it up. Because I go to church.
Everybody boo Leah.
I mean, I could possibly.
She's
gonna stay awake. You're not going to bed at 10. Don't even lie.
I am going to spend time with Tyler, and then how about this? We'll go to read until 10. After 10.
Okay, that's better.
Is this the right
banner? And then we'll sprint on our own.
Hey, I can't. Wendy's new to staying up till 11 p.m. Don't you act like that is your everyday life. It is not. Okay, we're going to read until 10 after 10. Let's make
Look, Yvette booed you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Hey, Yvette, I'll put you in a Marco Polo with me and Wendy, and we can keep reading.
Let's do it.
I have to serve Jesus tomorrow early. I got to get up
early. I'm serving Jesus and reading.
Okay, let's go.
This is not it. I know I hit the wrong button. There it is. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How did you do, Wendy?
I didn't read very much. I was busy getting a splinter out.
I bet you read more than me because I didn't read any.
I didn't read anything. That's so funny. I got like one chapter. Well, maybe like 1.5 chapters.
Yeah, I think I got a couple.
I didn't read a whole lot, but I will say that the chapter that I listened to on Survive the Night was really good. Wendy, you'll know they're in the diner right now. There's the situation happening. Well, you both will know.
Dun, dun, dun.
They're in the diner and something.
Well, Keisha DNF. She won't know.
That's right. She won't know. Okay, so yeah. she's taken on some new boldness. So anyway, I was going to ask you how your reading went, but nobody read. So let's.
Well, I'm editing my vlog for tomorrow, which is my Ruth vlog, and it's like 57 minutes long.
That's great though.
But there's so much, like Leah, you know, we were talking about, you were like, I just never thought that there was like that much to get out of Ruth.
I didn't.
You just watched that vlog. I'm telling you, God blew my mind with it. And Tessa Afshar blew my mind with it, because I feel like it's so easy to just like graze over that book and read it and be like, okay, yeah, this is good. But like, it was really brought to life for me because I took the time with it. And so, it's so good.
That's how I feel about Rahab in the Bible. Like, I don't know, like her story, it's very short. So I don't know, like she played a key role, but apparently like there's more to what she did than even meets the eye. Or even, I'm trying to think of it, like even Esther, even like we know she has a big story, but there's even more to Esther than I guess we noticed.
Yeah. And I think that Tessa Afshar wrote a book on Rahab.
Really? So that would be good.
The Sand, and it's on my TBR. So
sweet. I'll have to check it out because
we should buddy read one of her books sometime.
Let's do it, because I actually really do like certain Christian fiction if it's told from like the perspective of a Bible character and they take liberties. I think that is pretty cool. Because I like watching stuff like that. Like I love watching The Chosen, so I imagine I would love reading it too. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's buddy read that. We're gonna buddy read so much, and I'm so excited. But I'm also needing to kick it into high gear. Me and Keisha were just talking about this. We love to tandem read, and I think that this one is the first book I have read without audio. The one you and I are reading, The Cozy, in a hot minute. So I feel like my reading speed is like a lot slower than I thought it was.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, oh my gosh, in 2 hours, I feel like, or in an hour. Was it an hour that we did?
I think we just get distracted too, though.
Yeah, I was like, I should have read more than like 2 chapters. So, but let's see what everyone else did. How did everybody do? A college friend of mine had grandparents who got engaged. Oh, that's an old one. Yes, grandparents definitely did that earlier. We were talking earlier about how people in certain books get together and like 2 months later they get married. I liked In 5 Years actually, but One Italian Summer. Yeah. I haven't read that one yet, but I have it for a book of the month add-on. I listened to it because I love Lauren Graham and she narrates it. Oh my gosh, I love Lauren Graham.
She's gonna go listen right now.
Lauren Graham is like who I would be if I could choose someone on TV to be like. Gilmore Girls is my absolute favorite. Like Lorelai would be it for me. I also got married at 19, been married 42 years. Awesome, Denise. I love hearing people that have been together for a long time. It just gives us hope because I feel like there's a lot of, issues in today's society, which a lot of them are married, but it's sad. Boo. I forget what this is in reference to, but I'm sure it was. Really
Sprints.
To you.
Sprints. Oh, I know, guys. I am like someone who, it's like I get to the 2-hour mark and I'm like, okay, I want to go and do something. Like go to bed. Haha, Wendy. I don't know what that was in reference to either. Probably the fact that she.
Probably our sassiness.
Probably how sassy we are. Gotta hop off, but I hope you all have a great rest of the night. Why do I feel like I read slower when I read comments? I'm like, the first time reading ever. Yes. Sweet. I got you, Leah. I'm hopping off to go to bed. Yes, there's some of us who are going to go to bed. I'm going to get off and I'm probably going to like spend some time with hubby for like 30 minutes and then go to bed instead of church early. Jovi getting comfy. Yeah. Jovi makes an appearance. I wish my cat would make an appearance. I've tried to like coerce him to come sit near me so you guys can see him and he won't do it. I gave Love on the Brain and Love Hypothesis both 5 stars and Bright actually, but I gave Love theoretically 4. Yeah, there's I think I gave it 3. Like if you know, and there's just something about her like certain romantic scenes that just I don't know. There's just something I don't like about it. What is Yvette's channel name? Leavers Adores. I have
Leave Race.
Oh, I literally have been practicing it. Leave Race underscore.
I think it's Leave Race Adores. It's French.
Okay,
the lover of books.
Right. Is it an underscore?
She doesn't technically have her YouTube set up, but we're all subscribed to her for when she does because she will inevitably give into peer pressure.
Just click on her name and you'll go to her. Jules, just like peer pressure her into it because she doesn't have any content, but we're trying to tell her to make some.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you for the sprint from Fellowship. Good night, Susan. Finished Dragon Fruit. Good. Only 3 stars for me. Oh, really? I wanted more. I picked up Hook, Line, and Sinker and read 1 chapter. Hook, Line, and
I've
Sinker.
heard that's spicy.
Tessa Bailey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard it was spicy too. I actually unhauled it. So I ended up getting it from the library. And then I remembered that Tessa Bailey was the same one who wrote this book that I read same time next year that was really spicy. And so I unhauled it. I read 40 pages of Run. It's getting crazy. I mean, crazier than it was already. Ooh. And also, I don't mind spice in some books, but with Tessa Bailey, I feel like it's all icky. Just throwing that out there. Read 21 pages on page 41. Pretty good so far. Awesome, Denise. Yay, I'm happy for you. I love when books are going good. I'm in the diner. I'm in the diner. Oh. Da, da. Wendy, I missed it. Did you start?
No, I was going to, but I haven't finished. I thought I would. And then I spent the whole sprint getting a splinter out. So
her sprint was done with this productivity sprint. She had to get that splinter out. Give us the 57-minute vlog. That's what I say.
Love you.
The more the vlog, the better. Actually,
it's very chatty, but it's because I'm walking you through my thoughts on the book of Ruth and what I like, all the study material that I went through, and then also the book that I read that was
Guys, Keisha was dedicated to this. She was talking to, and like there are some very good quotes. Like you got to go watch it. See, it's funny because like I used to not like to watch long videos, and I would see it and get intimidated. But then, like, I don't know what happened. I
like to watch my friends' long videos.
I really like to watch my friends' videos, and like I enjoy it more than I used to. Like, I think it's Heather at Books and Heather. She has longer vlogs sometimes, and I like watching them. I don't know. I just started to really like longer vlogs.
To keep my videos between 20 to 30 minutes, but sometimes like
I love watching your vlogs. Wendy has a Crescent City full spoiler vlog that needs some more hype and love because it's awesome. I actually skipped through it. I haven't even read the book, but I just wanted to see, and I skipped through some of it. I was like, it's so good. I need to read the book. So you need to go check that out. It is a longer vlog, but it is worth it. Do it. Got 11% more and started my sheets in the laundry. Well, good for you. I have so much laundry to do. I probably have laundry that's been sitting in the washing machine all day. That went really fast. I know. Yeah. If Emily had gotten into the family dynamics and had more of the side characters, this would be really good. I read 25 pages, so I am at 305. Are you talking about the book went really fast or sprints?
Oh, they're probably sprints.
I think she's talking about the sprint.
Yeah, it did go by fast. I'm so sorry. I'm glad, though, that you are getting more into it and the family dynamics element is bringing it home for you. Got to page 255. Awesome, Emily. That's great. Reading A Court of Silver Flames in the diner. Whoops. I don't really know what this is in reference to. Help me out. I forget things.
She was correct in her comment.
Gotcha. This is a reply to someone in the chat. Monkey Head Bonkers. I liked Love Theoretically a lot because my brother is a type 1 diabetic. And as a teacher and a good friend who is a college professor, the emails from students and parents.
I've heard a lot of people say that they liked that they referenced diabetic.
That's true. They do.
Life experience really does affect like how
it does.
It's true. It's cute too because she's trying to make a good impression or seem, I forget what it is. She's trying to seem mysterious or like, I don't know, make a good impression, and she ends up passing out from a low. And so then she's really embarrassed by it. That's actually, I think, how the book intros. And there's also
if you like diabetic like representation, the movie Purple Hearts on Netflix, love it. So good. Watch it.
Oh, that's really good. It's also this, the book Love Theoretically has a fake dating trope that's pretty funny. Spoiler alert, Lauren Graham's narration doesn't save the story. You crack me up. That's so funny. But she does save like everything else, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just so much later for you, Leah Beth. So totally fair. It's only 7 here. Oh, that's a bummer.
I wish it was only 7 here.
I know, it's like almost 10:30. So Like we for us in our time zone, we started at 8, and so we went from 8 to we're probably going to go to 10:30. So
he's in Arizona, so right now she's like, well, for y'all, she's 3 hours behind, but Arizona doesn't observe the time change. So whenever we fall back, she's only going to be 2 hours behind.
So what you're saying is she needs to do her own sprints on her own channel for her time zone.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm hearing. Emily reads, yeah, when you can relate to a book, it makes the world of difference. It's true. When you have, and I think that's why I've been relating to a lot of Rebecca Searle. She has a lot of grief aspects in her books. And also wasn't in Happy Place too? Anything that has grief in it, apparently I pick up every single book that has grief in it, i.e. The Oxford Year by Julia Wayland. That book wrecked my soul. I was laughing at Leah making fun of Wendy for always going to bed early. Well, she does, and it is funny. But she's gotten better. She's been staying up later. Like
books have helped me. Books have helped me stay awake later. But also, now that we're doing sprints down here, like I was saying before, it's colder in this room, and I do think it makes a difference because the room I was doing sprints in before was always hot, and I swear it just like put me to sleep.
Yeah.
I love it, Keisha. I've never seen a sprint where you're laying down. It is giving me such vibes.
Well, I didn't feel
like I'm done.
It's giving me cozy vibes. Let's just all do it.
I'm just kidding.
Here I go. This is awkward. Never mind.
Get up.
No. It's only awkward for me because I'm holding my computer. It was giving me cozy vibes. Do it again. I liked it. All right. It just sounds weird.
That's awkward. Do it again.
It makes it like we're just hanging out in your living room. Naya thinks I need to lead by example because I am the older sister and join BookTube like Wedndy. I said no thanks. Come on, Anna, you have so much to bring to the table. You read.
You could do all classics.
You could do an all classics channel. I'll be honest, I don't think there is one that I know of. So you would you would like really have a niche. There's not many. If there is, there's not many. So you would be a niche person for that. After this, I think I am going to watch the Middlemarch miniseries. I definitely want to. Now, I've said this in other sprints, I think. Middlemarch, the reason I want to read it is because Julia Wayland is my favorite audio book narrator, and that is her favorite book. So, and she's very deep. Also, she started her own Audible, sort of, like to where she makes her own audiobooks now. I have to go look into that more. When I read Crescent City, I'll watch it. But I need to read Throne of Glass first. Same. I am on Heir of Fire. I broke down and, so this is not my proudest moment. I literally waited 22 weeks for the audiobook. Did I listen to it when I got it on Libby? No. Did I have to buy the audio? Yes. Let's not talk about it anymore. I'm about to read the third Crescent City, so I'll watch Wendy's vlog later. Do it, because it's very good. Sorry, Wendy. I'll watch the Crescent City. See, we just got to promote Wendy. The Crescent City vlog when I get to the book in like 2 years. So maybe the fact that like it's just going to blow up 2 years from now and we'll know why. And then also everybody, just a reminder, Delight episode, Ruth focus tomorrow on a book.
Well, it's not going to be Delight, but it's in place of.
It's like a different series, but in the same arc, same world. I don't know. Thanks for sprints. Have a great night. Thank you, Melissa. You're the best. Shoot, almost forgot to come back to the chat. I was watching Keisha's vlog. Whoa, there we go. Her rant about Dear Henry, Love Edith. I know.
Gosh.
She's been getting like behind the scenes rants in addition to the rants, and I just love it so much. I don't think I've seen a book that she hated this much, maybe since the cheat sheet.
Speaking of, though, Joel's latest video on the robot book, I was dying.
Yes. Everybody go to Books and Things, Joel's Books and Things, and go to watch her. What's it called again? I read a robot book.
The robot book. What's it called? It's pink.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the exact name because Wendy did send it to me. Give me a second to find.
I forget what that's called.
But it's literally the funniest thing. She reads Reading Outside My Comfort Zone is the name of the video, and she reads
Antibot.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
It's a fake like person robot blog, and it's just or book, and she vlogs about it, and she's like, this is just not it. This is just not it.
She said something like, the cover's cute, but the story's crap or something.
She had me just laughing the whole time. I wish it was only 7 here too. I need 36 hours in a day, people.
I agree.
Right.
For grief, read The Time Traveler's Wife. Okay. I've heard the book is better than the movie.
Oh, that movie wrecked me.
The movie is very good. I've watched it. I read it as my mom was dying of cancer in the sense of longing in that book. I don't know if I could read that, but it sounds really good. The temperature totally makes a difference. It does. Yeah. I'm freezing in here. That's probably why I'm so like perky and awake.
I'm telling you, it's made a difference. I can stay awake now.
Also, did anyone see me eat an entire half bag of chips on the spread?
No.
I was like, I've got to
reading.
I was like, I got to eat to get warm. Like I need my body to start digest because I'm freezing in here. My husband's home and now it's 64. I love all the Rebecca Searle books. Just recently finished in 5 years and expiration dates. Love them just as much as One Italian Summer. Sweet. See, I believe she's probably my favorite author because her books have culture, have good food, have deep themes, and incredible vocabulary. What else do you need?
We know how much Leah loves incredible vocabulary.
I do. I really do.
Bequeath.
Yeah, she literally used the word bequeathed to us.
By the way,
does anyone talk to their friends like that?
I don't know. I use these words and everyone makes fun of me. Okay, so for example, I use juxtaposition in a sentence, and I actually heard it in an audiobook. Someone used the word juxtaposition in a sentence too. So, but they were like, nobody speaks like that.
Leah is like my own personal English teacher. She's always teaching me new words.
And it's so funny because I never think they're like weird words, but
what was the other word that you said the other day? The one that triggered all this, because it wasn't juxtaposition or bequeath. It was something else that you said. And I was like, what?
Oh gosh, I don't even remember. I don't remember. We're gonna have to go back and find it. I think it was in your
Well, it wasn't live, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
if it's in the Marcos, it's never going to be found.
I know. It's like 500 back. I feel like it will help me to watch the series before I finish the books. I can get more into it. I feel like that about The Chosen. I need when I get more into the Bible. I need visuals, people. Have a wonderful night, ladies. Thanks for hosting. Gonna go shower and read more.
Good night.
Oh, good night. Annie Bot. That was so funny. I died. Most of that bag of chips was air. I love salt and vinegar.
I was eating the jalapeno ones of that today.
They're so good.
I think she's raising her hand to the vocabulary thing, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna high five you. So is she a big vocabulary person too?
Oh, just wait. You'll get your comment.
Okay. Expiration dates definitely went down a path that I did not see coming. I enjoyed it. I agree, Abra. It took a really good turn. I liked it. At first, I was very confused, and then I was like, wow, that's existential. I said affirmative when someone asked me a question instead of yes. That's so great. I love it.
I've heard people say that a lot. I think that's a little more common. The things that Leah says, I'm like, wait, what did you just say?
I don't even remember what word triggered all this, but it's just so funny.
And it's not that I don't know all the words she uses. It's just that I don't hear people talk like that.
I think I talk like people write. It's weird. I guess I can't get past the negative trope in One Italian Summer. Oh, don't. I haven't read it yet. Just my pet peeve, but I know a bunch of people feel the same about this trope. The negative trope, what's that? Like just Grumpy Sunshine?
I don't know, but if it's cheating, I'll hate it.
He's probably not going to tell you because it may be a spoiler.
Negative trope. Oh, just like a negative trope that's not good. Got it.
Okay. The only thing I know that people say about it is that the relationship between was it her mom or something like that? It's like a daughter and a mom or something. Like the relationship between them is like so close that it's kind of like ick, maybe.
Like they share details they shouldn't, kind of thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read it, but I feel like the complaint is that I know about anyways. Okay. But some people don't feel that way because Gwen loved that book. So
sweet. I'll have to check it out. Leah has always been good at English. Thank you, Anna. She could write really great stuff. Aw, Anna and we went to high school together. Well, she was a little bit older than me, but we were best friends, and well, we still are. We just don't get to see each other ever because she lives far away. But she comes to visit Wendy, and it's so much fun to reunite. I also said my dad got sheared when he got a haircut.
Like a sheep.
That's hilarious. I love that. Sheared like a sheep. That kills me. I love it so much. I don't think I think that's just creative language, Yvette. You're just funny. You just have the funniest comebacks and things ever. I don't think you want me to tell you the trope. It's not that, Keisha, but that too. Uh-oh, these tropes are going to be bad. I'm not excited about it. All right, so we've come to the end of the comments. I'm probably going to wrap this up because my husband's waiting for me. But thank you all for joining us. We've had a wonderful time sprinting together. And if you want to sprint longer, contact Keisha or Wendy. They're going to probably be up until 12.
Nah,
Wendy's on the worship team and should get to sleep.
Oh, let's be honest. I'll probably get tired in like 10 minutes.
I mean, Wendy has this big, she's kind of like, I had this, okay, Anna, you'll know. Alicia, my best friend in high school, had big talk. Like, she's like, we're going to stay up all night. We're going to watch movies all night. And like 5 minutes into the movie, she'd be asleep. And I'm like, why?
Here's the thing. I can only stay awake if I'm forced to on camera.
Well, just turn the temperature
we do
down.
It personally, I'm like, I'm going to get comfy in my bed. And then in like 10 minutes, I'm like, I'm tired.
Well, you'll get to bed early. We'll end the sprint early and that will you'll just get a good night's sleep tonight. Good night, Abra. Yep. It was Alicia. Then Leah, then me. Yes. Anna was awake.
Yeah, Anna is a night owl.
She is a major night owl, but me and Anna would we would just be awake and be asleep. Thanks for the sprints, friends. Yay. Bye, everybody. We will see you next time on a sprint. I would be talking and Leah would fall asleep.
Oh my goodness.
There's more comments coming in. Thanks for the fun evening. Oh, Yvette, it's so much fun having you. It's fun having everybody. We will have a sprint soon. Guys, do we have any plans for sprints coming up? Do we? I don't remember any.
We can do something probably.
I'll have a birthday sprint next month.
That's right.
I think it's the 16th. I forget the day. It's a Sunday night.
Yeah, I think it's Sunday night, 16th at 8. So join Wendy's birthday sprint. For her birthday, we're going to go see Riley Sager.
And everybody gets some cake to eat with us.
It's going to be so much fun. Good night, everybody. We will talk to you later.
Bye.
Down her sprint. Bye-bye.
Bye.